Hello everyone, welcome back to another lesson of maths, hopefully our last one before we are back in the classroom tomorrow. For today's lesson we are looking at time and we are doing 1/4 with the minute hand today. So this week we have done o'clock, 1/4 past, 1/2 past and today 1/4 So for today's lesson you will need your minute hand clock and your hour hand clock. Hopefully you have all had a chance to do today's starter on the YouTube video, looking at quarter turns, half turns and full turns. If you have done that, get your resources ready and we will go through some examples together. So last week we were looking at 1/4 with the hour hand. That's when the hour hand is nearly touching the next hour time. So like on this picture, you can see that the hour hand is nearly at the 4. It is on its way to the 4 o'clock. Therefore, we say it is 1/4. Again, if we look at the time on this clock, we can see that the hour hand is nearly at the 3. It is nearly 3 o'clock. However, that hour hand is on its way to the 3. Therefore, we say it is 2:45. We can check the time by using our minute hand. If you look at the minute hand, it has gone 3/4 of the way around the clock clockwise and is now sitting 1/4 of the way to the o'clock. Therefore, we say 1/4. We can see the hour hand is on its way to the 3, so we know the time must be 2:45. Using your knowledge, see if you can work out the time here. So the hour hand is nearly touching the 7. It is on its way to 7 o'clock. If you look at the minute hand, it is 1/4 of the way to the o'clock. Therefore, the time is 7:15. Now work out the time here. So the hour hand is nearly at the 11. It is nearly 11 o'clock. It is on its way to. The minute hand is 1/4 of the way to the o'clock. Therefore, the time is 11:15. Knowing that it is 11:15, what do you think the time might be 1/4 of an hour later? Pause the video here to work it out. So the time was 11:15 and we want to find out the time 1/4 of an hour later. The minute hand needs to move 1/4 clockwise. As you can see, the minute hand has done a 1/4 turn clockwise and is now facing directly upwards. Using our knowledge from the past week, we know that when the minute hand is pointing directly upwards, it is an o'clock time. So if you look at these two clocks here, the time has gone from 11:15 to 11 o'clock. The hour hand is directly pointing to the 11 and the minute hand is directly pointing upwards. So we know that 1/4 of an hour later, after 11:15, it is now 11 o'clock. So here is what your worksheet will look like today. The what is we are learning to identify 1/4 times using the hour hand and the minute hand. Like the rest of the week, I want you to start with bronze and work your way through at your own pace. For bronze, you are just looking at these clocks and identifying what the time is. For silver, you are drawing the hands to show the 1/4 times. And then for gold, you have worded problems where you need to work out the time 1/4 of an hour later or 1/4 of an hour earlier.